Hey guys, so now I'm in Bucharest, Romania, and I'm in the Parcul Tineretului Park. I don't know, is that the name of the park? Yeah, the Parcul Tineretului. Anyways, it's a pretty big park in the middle of Bucharest. So just go biking around. Actually, yeah, I rented a little bike for myself right here. See, cost about I think it's like 10 Romanian dollars or whatever per hour. So it wasn't too bad, I guess. But anyways, this is a pretty big park, so I figure why not just rent a bike and start going. So anyways, yeah. Alright, start biking now in Bucharest. Alright, let's take a look around. The other side. Yeah, right now weather is pretty warm, about 20 degrees-ish. Perfect, good weather, and sunny. That's the way I like it. 20 degrees, nice and sunny. Yeah, good reason to get a bike here because I think it is a pretty big park. Oh, so much nice nature here. Oh, look how green, man. Nature is pretty nice there. Pretty nice weather. Oh, I have to stop somewhere to eat something. Whoa. You're racing the RC cars here? These things are fast. RC cars. Look at all those trees. Wow. Ooh. We're crossing a bridge. Let's take a look. Yeah. Whoa, look at that beautiful lake here. Wow. Beautiful lake. That's so beautiful. It's like all you see is green. It's really nice. Alright, you guys can see the beautiful lake behind me. Okay. Yeah, so nice. Don't know what this lake is called, but looks really clean and tranquil. So, yeah. Oh, look at that. So serene. Serene, beautiful lake. Right at sunset time. Okay. And it's like building up ahead. I don't know what that is. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Ooh. So clean. Looks really clean, like just tranquil and serene. Very nice. That's a lot of warnings. Just walked by, that was like the guy in the long trench coat was like, it was the agent, you know, from the Matrix. Agent Smith, that was it. Oh, so beautiful. It just looks super green. I mean, I know, like, of course you'd expect that from a park, but I mean, I've never seen like a park with this much green. It's like this bright green. Right, because usually in parks you see like a mix. The trees are like different color, leaves or whatever, but no, this like, all the leaves are so green. Yeah, wow, so beautiful. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's another children's playground here. This part's not quite as interesting. Let me go back. The rivers are so green. Okay, I'm drinking some Gosser or Gosser beer here, which is Austrian beer, and I'm drinking it in Bucharest, Romania right now. Yeah, just stopped by in a park and drink some beer. Why not? Also gotta have some Austrian sausage snacks too. Austrian sausage snacks and a beer. Stop by for a little snack before I continue with my bike ride. It's a really nice park. This is like really beautiful, like so green. One of the greenest parks I've seen. Oh. Clean, peaceful, tranquil, serene, and calm. Very nice. Even the dogs are quiet. I haven't seen any of the dogs barking. The dogs are just like laying down on the grass. You know, the dogs are quiet too. Ah, this is relaxing. It's having a nice beer in a park in Romania. Pretty relaxing. Sausage stick, I think. Okay, it's not like, I mean, these are kind of like German sausage sticks, but I don't know. I think Canadians make some pretty good sausage. These aren't actually even better than the Canadian sausages. I don't know. Canada, I think, makes really good sausages. Like, I'm saying this European sausage stick is not even better than Canadian sausage sticks. So I guess it's saying something. Way better than the US sausage sticks, though. Don't know why US can't make good sausage snacks. Yeah, Canadian sausage snacks are like way better than US. Anyways, I'm using this for energy, not just for snacks. Literally, because I gotta bike around the park, and I haven't ate dinner yet, so it's literally for energy for me. Little doggy. They like me because of my sausage snacks. I love the sausage snacks. Alright, off we go.
Lasă-mă mă cu gândurile astea, mă, că mă zăpăcești. Nu s-a spălit, nu s-a spălit carnea pui.
Mai avem.
Nu știu. And doing sunset time, really nice. Is this a dog? Dog and cat wants money. No, it's like pet food or something. Pet food dispenser in the middle of the park. I guess it makes sense if you have enough pets here, which I have seen a lot of dogs here actually. People walking the dogs. Alright.
Sănătoasă, știi? Ea n-aude de limbi.
The guy's going around all the trick parts. Like tricks. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, it's a skate park here. Well, actually, I should say BMX type park. There are people doing their BMX tricks here. Oh, basketball. Okay. Let's maybe another line here. Yeah, skate park here. Yeah, BMXing. Oh, couple making out. Alert, alert. Dog doesn't give a fuck. Dog doesn't give AF. The owners are making out. Okay. Okay, time to take this road. Yeehaw! Oh, so good. Weather's so good. A nice cool breeze. Man, nice and sunny, nice cool 20 degrees and a cool breeze. Can't get better than this, man. The weather's so nice. The lake. Lake here. Oh, we can go fishing. Go fishing there. Corgi. Yeah, this is relaxing. Just biking around this big park. Yeah. Oh, pretty nice. Big nice lake here. A lot of good natural beauty in Romania, I have to say. Even in Bucharest, which is a very urban part of Romania. But even then you can find yeah, these nice places, lots of nature and scenery. Alright, the buildings here in Bucharest. Alright, walking in Bucharest right now. See the interesting architecture in Bucharest actually. Like they have some buildings that look like they're from the communist era. Like you might see in you know, other Eastern European places, like they're really run down and stuff. And then you have other buildings that are like more like European historical looking. So it's like an interesting mix of both, right? You got like communist era looking buildings and then like more historical European looking buildings. It's interesting. Yeah, so it's a mix of different architecture here in Bucharest. Yeah, this is interesting. Behind me, this is like a more classical looking building, I'd say. Still looks a little bit run down, but yeah, it looks, this is more of one of the more classical looking buildings. Definitely. The other buildings I've seen in Bucharest are a lot more shabby looking than this. But this is actually not bad looking, this building. I don't know, this is a regular apartment maybe. But yeah, let's just see here. This is the Romania parliamentary building, because Bucharest is where the capital is. And then there's like a, whoa, there's like a mosque. mosque style building in the background there. That's interesting. Well, I guess at one point Romania was taken over by the Ottoman Empire, so like many other Eastern European countries. So they probably have some Muslim history here. So Ottomans did take over Eastern Europe at one point. Alright, let's go check it out. Man. Oh, there's two sets of traffic lights, so you gotta watch out. It's like one set and then there's another set. Two sets of traffic lights. And people never obey the traffic lights. They don't care. The pedestrians don't even care. Some of them just start walking. You can cross, right? Literally, they don't care. Traffic light is red, they don't even care. So we can just cross and then this one will wait. Alright. Probably just go see the parliamentary building from a distance. And then that mosque type structure up there. Yeah. Now these are, I'm not sure if this is original or not. They look old, these walls. Not sure if that's original or if that's a rebuilt thing. Yeah. There's a parliamentary building behind those walls. Alright, might have to walk for a bit. Because this looks like a pretty long-ish walk. Oh man. Okay. Alright, this is the parliamentary building. Not sure how far we're allowed to go in there. But, yep, here it is. Romanian parliamentary building. Alright. And the parliamentary building behind me. Alright. Yeah, so I have to take a look at this. Maybe go to that big mosque back there in the background and we'll check that one out. Yeah. Got the parliamentary building off my list now. Alright. So this is yes, maybe part of the parliamentary buildings. Yeah. Anyways, see on this side, parliamentary building. Weather's really nice. It's hot. 22 degrees. Very sunny. Yeah, I guess April in Bucharest is pretty hot. Oh, there's some demonstration going on there. Looks like they have the flags up. Alright. You can see the Romanian parliamentary building behind me as I'm walking around. I'll give you a view of that. Romanian parliamentary building. kind of demonstration going on there. All the flags. There it is. Yeah. Romania parliamentary building. A public demonstration going on. I don't know what it is. Alright, so this is on the way to the Stavropoulos, I guess, which is that big cathedral, I guess, in Romania. And yeah, we're just waiting to cross and to go there. This is looks like it's an old area of the city or something, for sure. And look at this architecture. It's so varied, but definitely some like shabby looking buildings here for sure. They're like a mix of newer looking buildings and like shabby buildings. Probably from like the old communist era. Alright, let's go. Here. All the way there in the back you see a McDonald's sign. Yeah, all the way back there it's like a McDonald's sign randomly. Alright. Nice place. I mean, it's like the kind of center of Bucharest, maybe. Yeah, like near the center of Bucharest. Yeah, see the village behind me. Yeah. Older buildings here for sure, and then good weather today, which is nice. Yeah, older building in the back. Well, not bad. I'd say Bucharest as a city, definitely it's a big city. You need to have like I think you need a car actually to really get around, or at least use the metro. I haven't used the metro yet either. But it's definitely like a fairly big city, I would say. A lot of people in it. It's like, I think it's one of the top 10 most populated EU cities, actually. It's like 1.7 million people or something. Very diverse mix of architecture, and even the people are like very diverse, I think. Like, I can't even characterize what is a Romanian in general. It's like they don't even look a certain way. It's like they all dress differently. They all like in general, I think they're yeah, I can't even say, I can't generalize them actually. Yeah, Romanians, they all look kind of different, so they're pretty diverse, I think, compared to other Eastern Europeans. So I can't even generalize them, but yeah, overall, Bucharest. Yeah, I think overall my impression is, yeah, I think it's worth visiting, but it's not gonna have like the really like famous landmarks that you might go to in other European cities, right? It's not like a Greece, not Athens, it's not a Paris, it's not London, not those places. Like it doesn't have like that one famous landmark that everyone goes to. It's just kind of a big like European city, Eastern European city that has some culture and history, but it's like not exactly like the first city you go to when you think of like, oh, I have to go there for like a tourist attraction or something. It's not like that. Not Rome, right? Not Venice, not that kind of city. But still worth visiting if you perhaps want to check out some of the, you know, Eastern European kind of environment. I find Bucharest pretty diverse. So yeah, very diverse people and diverse environment. Like I think Istanbul is like really diverse. Istanbul is like cosmopolitan, right? But Romania as well, it's like Bucharest as well. It's not quite as diverse as like Istanbul, but it's still like diverse in terms of, you know, so many kinds of Europeans being here, and like yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, everyone has their own fashion here, and I can't even generalize, you know, because they're all so different. Anyways, pretty cool city though. I like it. One thing I learned about these traffic lights, it doesn't matter. All that matters is whether or not this car is actually crossing. So the people don't actually care about the traffic lights. It's what they care about is the car is actually crossing or not. So yeah, the traffic light being red or green doesn't matter. It's like, as long as there's no cars, then it's okay to cross, even if the lights are red. Simple. See, now you see like there's no cars coming. There'll be people starting to cross. Even before, like, even during the red light, they'll still cross. There's a bus. So e-bikes here. So e-scooters are really common in Eastern Europe. Alright. around in central Bucharest here. I think this is probably like the center of Bucharest because like the parliament buildings here and yeah, the older parts of the city look like they're here. So this is probably like the old historic center of Bucharest, I think. Alright. Nice cafe shops here. Oh, this is a pretty nice looking place. Check it out. Oh, that's nice. Street right here. Okay. Walking in the center of Bucharest right now. Let's see. This is another nice area actually. This. So peaceful, this area. Yeah, so I can just like sit down and have a drink maybe.
Oh, only had it. Nini?
Okay, there's like a homeless guy. I think the first one I've seen so far. There isn't as many homeless as you would think. I haven't seen too many in Eastern Europe actually. To be honest, I see more homeless people in the US than Canada. Especially US. Street musicians. Street musician there. Oh, nice birds. Oh, that's nice. Nice and peaceful here. Okay, so I think this is on the way to Stavropolis. Stavropolis. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Okay, this is the path to Stavropolis. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Fizic nici noi nimic.
There's this one. This is I guess it's kind of a touristy spot in Bucharest. You can find this Stravopolis. It's kind of like an old church, I guess. And that's this thing right here. It's kind of small actually. It's not a big one. Kind of small. Nice area though. Yeah, it's kind of small. I think this is Stravopolis. Here it is. Monastery? Monasteria. It's a monastery? 3D virtual tour. Let's go in. Okay. What if we can go inside? Maybe I'll just check around here first. Historical monuments. Interesting. 1904. Historical monuments. Can't read any of this. What's this area right here? Okay, this is inside. Okay, so this is Jesus and the Virgin Mary, I'm guessing. Holy artifacts. Yep, that's all that's inside here. It's just holy artifacts, maybe. See, there's people all on the walls. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's what it is. This must be the main shopping district or whatever. I see a lot of shops around here. It's pretty good. Oh, restaurant area. Yeah, maybe the restaurant area. I don't know. All right. Pubs. This must be a tourist area. Looks like it. That's- Hi.
Can I show you the menu here for drink or ready to eat?
Not right now. I'm okay.
Я тебе еще раз заждите.
Yeah, this must be the main pub and bar area. Heard Bucharest has a lot of good nightlife. That's probably why. I don't doubt it has good nightlife. Look at all these pubs around here. This is daytime and people are already here. Yeah, this must be a nightlife area. I see a club. Vintage. Shisha. That's hookah. They have hookah there. Haven't done hookah in a long time. Open air backyard. Sounds nice. Club's already playing music. It's like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. They're already playing music. Nightlife here should be pretty good. I don't think I'll go to any clubs, but I guess if I were a party person, then I would, yeah, Bucharest would be a place I would go to. Looks like a lot of clubs and stuff in the area. Alright, we'll go to this area. Ooh. Yeah, it's non-stop pubs and bars here. Oh look, there's hookah here. Maybe I should do hookah. It's been a while. Later on night. Bruno, wine bar and bistro. Massage. Transylvanian Sikhisor. It's pretty nice. Maybe I'll come back here at night. Graffiti is such a common thing in Eastern Europe, I think. See so much graffiti everywhere in Eastern Europe. They love their graffiti. Shop and go. It's like the 7-Eleven in Romania. The shop and go. Alright, okay. Yeah, this is like the nightlife area. Might come here later at night. Should be pretty fun here. I mean, right now it's like afternoon. Not too many people, but still people here. So I wonder how it's like at night, right? It's probably going to be filled with people. Yeah, nightlife area in Bucharest. Already playing music. Anyways, I'm off to the next attraction on my Google Maps. So, gotta keep walking. Time is short. Gotta make the most of it. I don't know, this building looks like it's, I don't know, something related to the parliament, perhaps? But this is downtown Bucharest for sure. Got like tons of cars, lots of people here. Yeah, it's like downtown area of Bucharest. Anyways, downtown Bucharest. Walking. This is a city where I do think there's a lot to do. So, like Krakow, I find like it's really beautiful and peaceful and everything, but there's not as much to do. But this city, it's pretty big. So I think there's definitely a lot to do here. It's yeah, it's just a big city. Okay, here. Okay, I don't know what that statue is. Big statue there. Grand Hotel Bucharest is there. I think this is the entrance to Subway. It's cool. It's like yeah, I mean actually it's probably what I expected Eastern European subway entrance to look like, covered with graffiti. But yep, there's that. New bikes. People selling books on the street. All these books being sold on the street here. Yeah, that. I think it's a lot of Christian books. Christian books here. Yeah, there's a lot of people here religious, right? Christians. There's Christian books there. Yeah, look at this. We got more statues. Who are these people? I don't know too much about Romanian history. I only know Vlad the Impaler. The guy who founded Bucharest was the inspiration for Dracula. That's the only thing I know about Romanian history, is the Dracula stuff. Who are these people? Okay. This guy, 1802, 1872. Okay, well, focus on him. Alright, here we go. There's this guy. And then this statue of another dude on a horse. It's a kind of big plaza area. On a horse. Mikhail Voidova? Oh, guy on a horse must be pretty good. Gotta have the guy on. I gotta have the guys on the horse. They're pretty important. Saw a similar thing in Serbia when I was in Belgrade. Gotta have the middle of the town square has gotta have a guy on a horse. Alright, this was our okay. And then this guy here. 4 statues in here. Spiruharet. Huh, he doesn't have anything. Just his name. Doesn't even have a state. Oh well. Alright.
Passwords, cards, you know, the most precious to me, not so much
Yeah, so this is like continuing with the center of Bucharest. I don't know who this statue is. We have like bike rental place here. You can rent a bike. Yeah, let's see some bike rentals here. Which I understand because Bucharest is a big city. Biking wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, there's that there. Leaving their e-scooters on the ground here. What the heck's up with that? Just leaving their e-scooters on the ground. Yeah, I don't know who this is. Must be pretty important because he's on a horse and he has a statue. So, this is the Atheno-Roman. Yeah, Atheno-Roman. It's a pretty big attraction. Mikhail Imenescu. Don't know who this guy exactly is, but he has a statue. Must be pretty important. One behind him. It's a nice resting area right in front. Yeah. Alright, I'm in front of the Atheno-Roman, whatever this is, but it looks pretty good, like a Roman type of structure here. Yeah. Anyways, yep. It's all close to the center of the city here as well. Really nice weather today. Warm and sunny. Just yeah, it's like it's actually getting pretty warm. It's like almost 25 degrees here. It's actually pretty warm. Okay, I don't think I'll go in. I haven't actually been in any of these museums yet. But or is it? It's maybe like just a church or a cathedral or something. there it is. All right. Yeah, I think it's maybe like a cathedral or some kind of church or something, but I don't know. Anyways, looks pretty nice. So yeah, that's it, guys. This is Bucharest, Romania, and I guess I didn't know what I was expecting, but overall, it's not a bad place. It's I recommend it, right, for tourists and everything. It wouldn't be the first place to recommend. I would say that out of the Eastern European countries I've been to and cities I've been to, I think Prague, Prague in Czech Republic, Split or Dubrovnik in Croatia, and Krakow in Poland. Those ones would go ahead. Budapest, Hungary, maybe as well. But then after that, I would say Belgrade, Serbia, and Bucharest are pretty much after that. So it's like not like the top tier cities I would recommend for visiting, but I still recommend them if you have time to visit other European cities. It's like, yeah, basically it's like that. It's like there's some European cities you guys should think about visiting first if you guys haven't been there. Like, yeah, Prague, Budapest, any of the coastal cities in Croatia and Krakow, I'd recommend that first. And then if you have time to travel after that, then, you know, Serbia, Belgrade, and Romania after that. Because it's not like a city that has too many of the must-see tourist attractions or anything, but it's still fun to check out. You know, it's a very diverse city. Yeah, this is a very diverse city, and it's pretty cheap. Yeah, I mean, I got like 2 beers, 2 water bottles, and a sausage snack, like a pack of salami snacks, all for just $10 US. So it is a pretty cheap place to be. And while the people are not quite as friendly as Polish, I think, but you know, all the Eastern European people are relatively friendly, I would say, compared to some of the Western Europeans I've been. Like, you know, people talk about French and Germans not being that friendly. Certainly, I haven't had any issues with safety as well. I found like Eastern European cities are generally pretty safe. That's all the cities I've been to, even Bosnia, like they're all pretty safe. So no issues with the safety there. In general, people are friendly. Some people are more friendly than others, but in general, I would say Eastern Europe is pretty friendly. And Romania. What can I say? It's interesting. It's like a very diverse culture. It's like, yeah, it's like you have the architecture is like a mix of the communist style with the classical Roman, I guess, the classical Roman style with also some of the classic European style that you see in Vienna or Budapest. So, yeah, it's like a mix of different things. So that's what makes Bucharest kind of interesting. Is I think it's like a mix of different cultures. Yeah, everything's like a mix. The food is a mix. The people are like a mix, and the architecture is a mix. Everything is like a mix of different cultures. I think that's what makes Bucharest really interesting, I guess. Although it doesn't have any particular must-see attraction. So, yeah, it doesn't have like that same beautiful view you might be romantically imagining that you might see in, say, Budapest or Prague. But, yeah, still worth visiting, I think, for the mix of different cultures and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, that's at Bucharest. Still recommend it. It's just not on my first tier of cities, of Eastern European cities to recommend. It might be on my second tier, but not like a first tier of cities I would recommend. But yeah, if you guys have time, then, you know, Belgrade and Bucharest will be next on the list, I think. These are like on my second tier recommended cities. All right, that's it. That's Bucharest. Well, I'm glad I traveled here, though. It's cool just to take a look around. And generally, they are a developing country, definitely not as high income as, I mean, I don't think they're even as Czech Republic. I think they're not even as high income as Czech Republic. But a little bit richer than Bosnia. I think Bosnia might be the poorest European country, Eastern European country I've been to so far. But yeah, I think higher than Bosnia, but Croatia about the same, I think. Maybe I would say probably around the same level of income as Croatia. And Bulgaria would probably be even lower income than this. That's where I'm going next. So yeah, that's it. Otherwise, yeah, still recommended. Yeah, it's like a typical street, typical side street in Bucharest here. A lot of cafes and bars and restaurants in the middle area here. People, yeah, like I said, very diverse here, but generally they tend to be on the conservative side, I would say. Well, I guess that really depends. I mean, your definition of conservative, but you see like a lot of girls wearing like tank tops here, but they definitely don't really wear shorts or skirts that much compared to Asia. Asia's probably like the country where I see girls wearing skirts the most. Here it's like you'll see a lot of tank tops though. But yeah, girls generally tend to wear like jeans and stuff here. The guys and the girls both wear like a lot of leather jackets and stuff. Overall, like the fashion is really diverse here actually. But in general, they tend to be a little bit more covered up. Yeah, that's what I noticed. Even it's warm right now, really like 24 degrees or something. And people still wearing leather jackets. So yeah, I think that's another thing I noticed. But yeah, good mix of urban scenery and nature, I would say, in Bucharest. Another thing to say about the city is that it's a big city. So I would say this is, like in terms of the physical size, and population-wise it's pretty big too, but physical size of the city is quite big. So you really need either a car or to take metro. I'm just walking around, but honestly, like it's not enough to see. I've only seen like a fraction of the city just by walking around. You really need to have a car or it's kind of transportation or take metro or something. It is a big city. Probably out of the European cities I've been to, it's one of the biggest in terms of size. Like Vienna was pretty large. Budapest was kind of large too, but like they're still walkable-ish. Maybe not Vienna, but Budapest was still walkable-ish. Bucharest is not walkable. Like I could only see just a little bit, like a small percentage of Bucharest, but this is a very large city size-wise and comparable to like Toronto or something. Yeah, obviously definitely need like a metro or car to really get around. Yeah, I've seen like, you know, kind of the main sites downtown, but yeah, that's really only a fraction of the city I've seen so far. Yeah, it's interesting. Like I said, fashion's very diverse here. Like even 24 degrees, I'm seeing like a lot of people wearing jackets, and girls are wearing like baggy pants. It seems to be pretty popular in Eastern Europe actually. Baggy pants seem to be pretty popular, and a lot of leather jackets and stuff like that. So that's interesting. But yeah, pretty diverse overall, culture and fashion, architecture, and everything. All right, well, look what we got here. It's like well, what is this sky here? I don't know what that is. And then we have like another church or something over here. Yeah, the buildings are very, yeah, as you can see, the architecture is still mixed. You'll have like one old communist style building that looks very rough and shabby, but then beside it you'll see like another more classical looking building like this. So like pretty close to each other. I think it's pretty interesting. Again, view from downtown. Downtown Bucharest. Eastern Europeans tend to be slimmer. They tend to be, the girls tend to be a lot slimmer actually than American or Canadian girls. The guys, Well, you know, I think there's a stereotype Eastern European guys tend to be these bigger, bald-headed guys, which is somewhat true, I guess. I do see a lot of those guys around here, but the girls are for sure slimmer than a lot of American and Canadian girls. That's what I noticed. Romanian guys especially, they seem to like they want to look tough or something. So many of them like have tats, have leather jackets and stuff. They really want to look tough. And they got the beard going. A lot of them. Alright. The Tiyatru Odeon, what's this? Again, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. It's Turkey, right? Ataturk? That's Turkish. Yeah, wonder what's that's doing here. Maybe because at one point, you know, Romania was part of the Ottoman Empire at one point. So I guess that makes sense. NetBet, Sport and Casino. Oh, look at this. It's definitely like a more sketchy looking, shabby looking buildings. All right. Over here. Probably I'll go back to the cafe and bar area. Let's see what I can eat later tonight. Luca seems to be a chain. I think that's a chain. I see a bunch of Lucas here in Bucharest so far. Is that main plaza area now? I would say Bucharest is what you would is actually what you would expect for a typical Eastern European big city, because it's got such a diverse mix of cultures, and I mean obviously not, you know, too diverse or anything. There's not many Asians here, but as far as Caucasians are concerned, it's got a mix of Caucasian looking people and different mix of architectures and everything, and things are cheap as you would expect. Yeah, so I would say yeah, definitely in terms of what people think of a big Eastern European city, in Bucharest is pretty much it. See, here's that Luca again. See? I think this must be a chain or something. I want to know what's another great thing about traveling in Eastern Europe is there's not that many Asian tourists, especially not in this part of Eastern Europe. Like maybe in in Prague for sure. I've seen some, Budapest, and like Croatia a little bit, but yeah, for the most part, like not in Romania and not in Bulgaria and Poland. Like these Eastern European countries, no, I don't really see that many Asian tourists. So yeah, don't see many loud Chinese tourists here, which is I guess a plus. You just don't really see many Asians here. Yeah, not many Asians here. So, which is interesting, you know. I don't mind that. The thing about Western Europe is, I always think Western Europe is more expensive generally, also more dangerous supposedly as well, and also way more tourists. So it's one reason I avoided Western Europe, because I know if I go to Spain or Portugal or UK, France, Germany, you know, they're gonna have a ton of Asian tourists if I go there. Switzerland as well, when I went there, in Italy, like this full of like Asian tourists, right? But great thing about coming to Eastern Europe like this, not many Asian tourists. And really, I'm like the only Asian guy here. So it's actually not bad. I like the fact that there isn't that many like Asian tourists, and even tourists in general. Like I see some tourists, they're just mostly from other parts of Europe. So not too many tourists, which is good. Because like I don't want to like, yeah, if you have too many tourists, right, it's like kind of ruins some of the aspect of being in that culture. All you see is like a bunch of people trying to take pictures everywhere, you know? So I think that kind of ruins the aspect of being, you know, the true environment, right, of the city. Like if you see tourists just coming around everywhere, yeah, it's not as fun. But this way, you know, get to experience, you know, Romania. You don't see all too many tourists here. This is a true city as you experience it, right? Plus, when you have a lot of tourists, and yeah, the city is going to try to do more for those tourists. Like they're going to add more shops and shopping centers and tourist attractions and stuff like that, which kind of ruins the original culture of the city, if you know what I mean. So, anyways, yeah, you gotta have the graffiti. So I'll show you guys graffiti everywhere in Eastern Europe. I have graffiti like everywhere. A lot of these brands of cars, I have no idea. Yeah. Actually, here I see some like Hyundais and stuff, but there's a lot of brands of cars I haven't seen before. That like this one. What is this one? Dacia or something like that? This is like a Dacia car. And I've seen like a Skoda before or something like that. So it's definitely like some brands here I haven't seen before. Yeah, like this brand. What's Megane? I see a Megane and like a Dacia. What are those brands? Never seen that before. What's a... Oh, this is a Lancia. A lot of car brands there I haven't seen before. This is interesting. Logan. Yeah, see, there's a Logan car. I haven't seen that brand. There's some brands you recognize, of course, but like some other brands I've like never seen before. See, that's a Skoda right there. That's a Skoda. And another Dacia, I guess. And here's another Skoda. There's a lot of brands I haven't seen before. And this is a Cupra, whatever that is. Anyway, that's pretty interesting. Really nice weather though. Here's nightlife. Now we're going back to this area at night. See a lot of people here. The area I went to before. Many cafes. Go this way. Okay, pretty good. Have our okay. How much is it? I know. I don't know about doing hookah by myself though. That's the only thing. Look at these tables are empty. It's okay, I won't go to a bar late at night. I'll just get something from the Luca, maybe. Sorry. The shopping good. Alright. Now I'm going to the Bucharest fountains. No, no. Now I'll go to the Bucharest fountains. It's a nice park too. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice light show going on there. Alright. Look at these beautiful fountains. Whoa. Nice fountain show here. Oh, those are the Bucharest fountains. Very nice. Here. Go to the middle fountain here. That's this bigger fountain in the middle. Time. Alright, got the main fountain behind me and then okay, main fountain behind me, right there. And then Bucharest fountains. Yeah, pretty nice. Right in the middle of Bucharest. Nice light show. Fountain and light show going on in the middle of Bucharest right here, which is pretty nice. This is the Bucharest fountains, in the middle of Bucharest. I think it's a pretty nice area as well. Yeah, see the fountains on either side here. The big one's in the middle back there. But yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, I think this area is pretty cool. I think for nightlife, Bucharest is probably one of the better places to go in Eastern Europe. I think Budapest and Bucharest are both good for nightlife in Eastern Europe. Yeah, although the restaurants and everything kind of close early, but I think still there's going to be a lot of clubs and bars and stuff like that. So I think yeah, at least for nightlife, Bucharest is pretty good. Yeah, so I'd recommend if you guys are looking for nightlife, then either Budapest or Bucharest. I think. These two are pretty good for Eastern Europe. I recommend that. Alright. Fountains behind here. They're beautiful. You got two sets of fountains. You got three sets actually. You got one here, and then one over there, and then one in the middle back there. Really nice. Nice, good night view and nightlife here. Yeah, come and check it out next time you guys come to Eastern Europe. Walk around this side too. It's a lot of fountains. Yeah, it's actually a decent amount of stuff going on here at night. Not bad, not bad. Definitely a one of the more livelier European cities at night, I would say. Bucharest. Definitely not bad. Decent amount of nightlife. Compared to other European cities at least. Not compared to Asia, but compared to other European cities at least. Decent amount of nightlife in Bucharest here. Alright. That's it guys for Bucharest. Biggest brewery in the historical center of Bucharest. Oh, that was interesting. Brewery of Bavaria Beer House. This one's called Kiss Club. Famous Bucharest. Party tour, nightclub for never-ending parties. Live music. Yeah, this must be a pretty fun place to go to at night. Liquor and tobacco. A lot of like vape shops here. Like tobacco, liquor, and vape shops. It's pretty popular. First there was the shot. Alright, and there's a subway. It's like more stuff over there, restaurants and stuff. Graffiti everywhere. We're back to the street. Alright. Okay, bomb. Goodness, Kilkenny.